Hello, this is Jared playing Oxygen Not Included. Working on getting the full Steam Ahead achievement in time, but the last episode focusing on base improvements, so we now have a fire pole. Goes down through the center of the base. And we've got a hydrogen generator. I haven't actually used it yet, but it's sitting there with heavy watt wire line. We've got some batteries, so all that's new. And in this episode, I think we're going to get into the world of automation. So I'm going to put in here a rock crusher so we can make some metal. We need metal for automation. Let's have a look at research. Working on something right now. I'm just deciding if I want to put in some light in for a rock crusher. So we'll need a sensor right there. Maybe we'll put the sensor there and a light. Maybe put the light over here. I also want to put in a storage bin to store some material. So, oh, that's right. We also need some iron ore. See a little bit there. Some down here. It's probably easy enough spot to grab some. Oh, we can't actually get there though. Should take care of that. We are 0.4 cycles to the next dupe. Look at hammer. Give them their construction too. Still wondering from last episode about these two unknown tiles right there. Let's investigate. Okay, so research is complete. Options to research. I can get either a smart battery, which would be good with the hydrogen generator setup. Also want a sensor right there. That's one of the pieces of automation that would be really nice if we had that. Let's see, I think we just finished this one. Filter option. Let's do that. I think we're going to put in... Oh yeah, we need to make some metal first. So I'm going to go here. Oh, we probably don't have iron ore just yet. Oh, look at that. Rock is on it. Okay, so now that we've got that, why don't we go to metal ore, iron ore, store some of that there. 2 tons. Hydrogen is starting to accumulate here. Might knock that over. 15,000 calories. Could be watching that. So we'll either have to have fry in the kitchen or look for more buried objects. Just curious. Let's take this dupe here. There seems to be they seem to be a little cool. Where are they going? Oh, sublime material for a ladder. How would I? Is this permanently blocked? I'm a little confused. I can't actually move to it, right? Unless I sit on top of it. Would that activate it? No. Is that just something that... Because that was the path of my ladder. If that's the case, we may have to go down this direction. I can't think how I can get through that. That being the case, maybe there's no point in going down. We'll have to offset. Okay, so time for a new dupe. I'll have to think about who we could benefit from. I'll have to reload a few times, and I'll be back when we have a new selection. Meet the 8th dupe of this colony. Steps, interested in suit wearing, supply. They're also frostproof, which is pretty nice. Let's get them to join. I'll just do a few adjustments here. We'll start with the schedule. Put steps right here with Spark. Spark and steps in the same schedule. Technically, I'm going to disable this building for now. We'll put steps there for now, since they don't actually need to sleep next to the warm area. And we'll disable this. So steps is there. Skills-wise, let's give them carrying skills. We can give them their little hat for that. Maybe make that a priority for them as well. Supplying. Since they've got the muscle and the athletic ability for that. Temporarily obvious storage here for some iron ore. Just before we put in an order. See Fry grabbing some iron ore. Site of stable. Hold on. Is this due? Oh, 97. Ah, I see. I was going to say, was that because of the rock crusher? I didn't think the rock crusher would cause a problem to the stable. It's just because of this little thing. We already have a critter inside that stable. Once it becomes a stable. And let's put in an order for some iron ore. Beaker working away at the end of cycle 15. Completing some research on the supercomputer. Also curious who laid this egg between these two. It's 80. I'm going to say probably this guy here. We're going to bring them into the stable. I think I'm going to take a short break. I'll be back on cycle 16 to continue on. Cycle 16. So we want to get into the world of automation. I think that's the big thing over the next little bit. But also exploration is going to be essential. In particular, I want to see if we can find a few more of these mammoth critters. As well as these plants here that they eat, the plume squash. Wild versions, that would be awesome. Looks like we're starting to get short. I'll switch to granite. Constructing the ladder. Actually, we'll do our digging back and forth. Oops. Down, down, and down to see what there is down here. This looks like we're probably going to find some critters down this way, so we'll go up. And then head this direction first. Cut through this and into that area. Probably going to find some more over here. I'm just a little bit nervous about going through ethanol, but if we go visit this guy. We go above it. Should keep us dry while we explore. Oh, what has happened here? If that is, wasn't expect. Oh, we need to add water. So we'll allow the door to be opened. Not exactly sure. Did that water freeze at that point? It's insulated, igneous. Where is the temperature? Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. That might be due to the fact that I've got too many electrolyzers. I've been too happy with putting those in. Wonder if I disabled this guy here. Ironically, I think if I had more dupes, this wouldn't be an issue because they'd be breathing more, which would make more water being used here. So I don't think I've had problems with that in the past. But I haven't had 3 electrolyzers. Oh no, what are you doing? What are you doing? Literally putting in polluted water, aren't you? Polluted water, yep. Wow. Okay, all kinds of issues. Thankfully, I just noticed that this very moment, though. Okay, that was due to the fact that everything was selected. They discovered polluted water, and then they thought I wanted polluted water in there, which I do not, guys. I do not want polluted water in there. Okay, so that's mopped up. Water can be emptied. Can add water like that. Okay, so that is going to be something we've got to keep our eye on. Research has been complete. Let's see, what do we want to start automating? Let's put in a smart battery. Gotta get that rock crusher running. Oh, I see. We can't actually get across yet. So we're looking at the few things I want to automate. We want to detect hydrogen here to make sure this pump only sends in hydrogen. We want to detect if there's enough water here. Possibly automated lights up in the rock crusher would be one area for that. Smart battery, I think, will be one of the first things. Okay, we can put in the automation wire for that. That goes from here where the smart battery is going to sit that location. Can put in a gas sensor. Here's a good question. Where exactly do we want that? I don't want that to be too close. Oh, that should be plenty. Maybe that's even too far. I think like right
there. If you can detect hydrogen for a certain amount of time, so we've got a filter. Would be good. And then only in that situation can we run the pump. I guess we need to wait. Who is on the production? Spark actually makes most sense. They're best at operating. Let's have a check on these guys. I haven't looked at them. Got wild, groomed. So their wildness is going down. This guy here is groomed, also wild. Peaker on the supercomputer. 12,000 calories. Maybe it's time we start making mush bars. Also throw in an electric grill. Actually, the lighting source down here probably going to be first automation for lights. Now that I'm going to start running that hydrogen gas, we'll run this. I usually do about 2 minutes. That's 12 seconds. Alright, so that's going to be the automation for that. Put in lights. And we'll put in lights. Actually, just wondering. That should be fine. Excellent. That looks like the research for the supercomputers. Have a look. What, something around automation. It seems to be the theme. Oh, the hydro sensor. Where's that? We've got that one already. Okay, nice. The other thing is gas reservoir. So we can start to store some excess hydrogen, which I predict we'll probably have. So let's start looking at that. Put in lights now that the kitchen is operating. Let's get in our smart battery. Oh, we need more metal. Spark, keep up that work. Then I'm thinking if we automate all the things for the time being, we'll start exploring more. Oh, I see a mammoth and a plume squash. We get down. How do we best approach this? We cut in here. Can I get around this guy? Start exploring that direction. Ah, another pipe down. Oh. Oh, I see, I see. Doesn't have direction with it. Spark, we've got an electrical engineer. So we could give tune-ups, which would be, I guess, well. But let's put the smart battery in first. Even go and add them, or give them their custom hat for that. Electrical engineering. Nice. Let's also take this out. Make room. So we got enough metal. automating this door opening and closing so we don't have to do that. That would be quite nice. See a little bit of carbon dioxide pooling up here, so how about we cut that open like that just to make it easier for dupes to breathe in the laboratory. There's our automated lights. We got lights in the kitchen. We'll have lights for the rock crusher. I think we can actually start the hydrogen pumping through since the smart battery is now controlling. Well, it's not technically, but it's in the off situation. We'll control it once it's built. There, so hydrogen is now flowing. That's going to prevent that for the time being from overflowing up this direction. Oh, exploration is stopped over there. See some ethanol here. This is probably an area probably some critters available to us in that direction. Start cutting through here. Maybe I'll try to avoid knocking that sleet weed out. Oh, look at this. Plume squash. Good. Let's continue on that direction. Also wonder if this is, what equipment? Wait, what is that? Okay, let's go find out. I see that we've got a research piece done. Continuing on with that, let's do the hydro sensor right there. Now this is the tricky part. How much water is there right now? Because I don't want to add any water at the moment. Oh, you know what? I can simply just turn this guy off, can't I? Allow people in to complete this construction. Oh, as well as that too, yeah. What was this? Is that the pipe or is that hydrogen breaking? No, that's the pipe. No, wait a minute. There's no water up there. What was that? Unless maybe the very first piece early on, a piece of oxygen maybe got in that pump. That's all I can think at the moment. Alright, so this should now control the door. And we'll say if we are below 150, then open the door. Right now we are, so the door should be open. Oh, and we need to set this back, don't we? To water. I'm going to take advantage. Oh, I was going to take advantage of the fact that there's lots of oxygen down here, not necessarily in this zone, but I'll do construction this way anyway. Any further, I think we're going to need some gas masks. Maybe that'll be the next episode's objective or theme. Smart batteries in place. Look at that. High threshold, that should be 100. We'll make this one like 95. Oh, we never actually sent power to this guy. Is there any reason for that to be? Oh yeah, that's definitely needs to be a room. That is our stable, despite the fact that we've got a rock crusher in there. Oh, and it is time for another dupe. Farming suit wearing research buff. Oh, but decrease. No, there's too much digging that needs to be done to be able to take this dupe. Doctor rocketry interest, not going to be that beneficial, even though I like the mole hands. Suit wearing farm, maybe, but increase air consumption. I'll do a few reloads. So we already have one dupe called Hammer that is focusing on building. So now we've got another one, Nails. Welcome, Nails. They're handy as well. Just have to decide. I think even though that the construction seems to be their thing, I'll give them carrying as their first skill. Priority wise though, let's get Nails on building. And I think I have an idea to solve this water situation, because if we're going to go full steam ahead, we want to take care of some of the automation stuff. We don't have to worry about water in the pipes and all that type of stuff. But anyway, we may not get that today. But I think next episode I'm going to address that situation with a new idea. But we need to, before that though, we need to start exploring more. Oh yeah, that's right. We want to get some spigot seals. Or at least have them visible so they can start producing eggs. We've got over here. Actually, we've got quartz. Might as well carve that out. You can see what there is over here. So 1, 2, these guys. Could be one up here as well. See, teleportation equipment. Maybe we'll head towards that. Alright, difficulty. Whoa, what is polluted oxygen? It's an interesting little area. What's the temperature? Just curious. Minus 15. Don't we rummage through this? We'll get a little bit of food. Still curious about this little area. Why don't we just build around? See if there's anything we can do to try to or open that little spot. It's ice too. I wonder if we could just melt it. That won't be anytime soon, but anyway. Alright, so we've got automation there, we've got automation there. And down here as well, we've got hydrogen going into this guy. So that is not running here. I guess that's because... Oh, that makes sense. Okay, this is working. This is working. And what we're researching now, actually just about to finish, is gas storage. That's going to be important. Open that up. Head over into this direction. Oh, there's a critter there I see already. Awesome. So that gives us the ability to build a gas reservoir. This is where I want to put gas masks eventually, so how about we have it over here. And let's look to see if there's anything we want to research next. Further automation, probably a little too early for that. Metal refinery, we could do that, but I don't think now's the time. Gas masks are probably a good option, especially since I see lots of carbon dioxide starting in the lower area. Cleaner air, we do have some polluted water. So yeah, let's do gas mask research. So that oxylite we had, there's a few pieces are kicking around, but not nearly as much. Fortunately, we are producing our own oxygen now. And tiles there, just so that doesn't fall down. Give access to go above this guy here, gas reservoir. So we'll push hydrogen in and pull it out from there. And that's going to give us the ability to store rather than can't burn it. We can at least store it for a bit, which will be nice. Rock working away down here. Complete our ladder. Try keeping that going down a little bit further. Lots of ethanol in this world. I'll be able to take advantage of that for farming. Head up, maybe give us access. Haven't decided if I'm going to go use the teleporter, but maybe. At least go have a look to see what there is in that world. I'll go push into this area. More spigot seals we see earlier, they start reproducing or laying their eggs. And let's get over in this area as well. Alright, well, I'm going to say that is a pretty good... research is done. I think next time I'm going to be working on gas masks. Though there is a couple... actually, there is a few things I might want. One is warm coats. I might even want to do that first before the gas masks. Maybe I'll set that on textile production for next time. There's warm coats, more exploration. There's also the water system. Heat. I want to have ability to actually heat and store this, just so that we don't have water breaking in the pipes. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Hopefully I will see you next time working on the full steam ahead achievements. We got to get further down, but add in more stuff in the base, just so that we get a good colony to support whatever's necessary for the full steam ahead. Until then.